Okay, for the tutorial 2, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For tutorial 2, question number 4. The load acting on this point is Q equal to 500 kilonewton. Is uniformly distributed over a rectangular 1 meter times 1.5 meter. The question asks is to determine the vertical stress at the depth of 2 meter below. The first question asked is at coordinate at point E, B the center of C, and C the point marked G. This is the dimension of the rectangular area. JK, DC, EL, FGI. Okay, let's go through for the question for question A is to find the one coordinate at point E. The load is 500 kilonewton. The length for this rectangular is 1.5 meter. The breadth is 1 meter. The depth is 2 meter, and we can find the B over Z 0.5 and L over Z is 0.75 by computing this equation. By computing this output, we can find the IR for the for point E. You can find the IR by referring the table or by using equation. We can get we get IR at point E equal to 0.1069. That's IR for point E. That's for IR. And for the vertical stress at point E, we can compute into the formula Q times IR. The Q for this point is 500 kilonewton and IR is 0.1069, and we get 53.45 kilonewton per meter squared. Okay, that's for question A. And we proceed to question B at the center C. The load acting is 500 kilonewton. The length is 0.75, the breadth is 0.5, and the depth is 2. We can find B over Z and L over Z by referring into the chart or table, and we can get IR also by using a table. And we multiply the IR with 4 because at the center C we divided the rectangular into 4 small rectangular with the length of 0.75 and the breadth of 0.5 for each rectangular. So we multiply the IR with 4 and we get 0.1312. For the vertical stress at the center C, we compute into the formula Q times IR, which is Q is 500 and IR is 0.1312, and we get 65.6 kilonewton meter squared. Okay, let's go for the question C. The point marked G. Okay, for the point marked G, they have two different rectangular, which is the first rectangular and the second rectangular. The load acting at both points is equal, which is 500 kilonewton, but for the length is a bit different. For the first rectangular, the length is 2 and the breadth is 0.75. The depth is 2, and BZ and LZ we can find by using a table. Also the IR. The BZ is 0.375 and the L over Z is 1. The IR is 0.1013, but we multiplied by 2 because they have a 2 rectangular. And it is the same with another rectangular. We find B over Z and L over Z and IR. Then we multiply by 2. And we get the IR total, which is 0.0378. To find the vertical stress at point marked G is by computing into the formula, which is Q times IR. Q is 500 and IR is we are using here is by computing the IR total, which is 0.0378, and we get 18.9 kilonewton per meter squared. Okay, by referring into the diagram, we can you can know that they have two different rectangular. Okay, that's all for tutorial 2 question number 4. Thank you.